Welcome back to Ryan Cooks. So today we're going to be making some French macarons. Here are our ingredients.
We have 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 100 grams of egg whites that have been out overnight to just get rid of the moisture and water, 140 grams of almond flour, 130 grams of powdered sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/4 teaspoon of the cream of tartar, and 90 grams of granulated sugar with our piping bag, our sifter, a pan, and our food coloring. First you're going to want to take your 130 grams of powdered sugar, and then you're going to also want to take your 140 grams of almond flour. All you're going to do is just tap the sifter and get all that almond flour and powdered sugar out. You don't want to force anything down, so take it nice and easily. And don't smush the chunks because those parts are just going to clump back together when you start mixing. So here are the remaining chunks. You can break them, but don't smush them through your sifter. Always remember to wash your hands before you cook. Just break them up as much as you can. Remember, don't smash the powders down. Here's the remaining, you can just dump this in the trash. So here's our sifted almond flour that has already been finely sifted. So you want to get finely sifted and then re-sift it because there's still going to be some chunks in there. We're going to set this aside. And now it's time to make the meringue. Take your stand mix, open it up so you can add your egg whites that have been overnight, and just pour them in. Mix it down. And start whisking. So just keep on mixing it. Increase the speed slowly. And then what's cool about egg whites is they're just going to turn into like a whipped cream. Increase more speed. Now take that small little bit of salt from before. Add it in. Now you're going to want to add your sugar very slowly though, so that it mixes and disintegrates or dissolves. You don't want to add the sugar all at once because the sugar actually melts the meringue a tiny bit. So if you add all of it at one time, it's just going to melt it back down to egg white. So you're going to want to turn off your mixer and check the meringue. If it's soft peak, then it's not ready yet, but now that would be a good time to add your cream of tartar and your vanilla extract. Take that small bit of cream of tartar. It's just to help the firming process and get it a lot more firm. Continue mixing that. We're going to add our vanilla extract for flavor now. Okay. It's been about 2 minutes. We're going to check if the peaks are nice and firm. You already saw the soft peaks where it just flopped down. And with firm peaks, you should actually feel that it's a lot firmer. It's not just how it looks, but you can actually feel that the meringue is a lot firmer than before. And you see it's not soft peak, but it's that tiny little Grinch looking mountain. So you're going to want to add whatever food coloring that you want. We have some pink here, and you want to add the tiniest amount possible. If it's too
little, it's not enough, and you can add more. Okay, we added a tiny bit of more of the pink food coloring just to get a bit brighter, because that's how we want it. Is it still firm? It is. You can even see it in the bowl. Take off the mixer. This to the side. Now we're going to take our dry ingredients, or the powdered sugar and almond flour, and you're going to want to add a small scoop at first, and take your mixer. You can use a rubber mixer, or you can use any mixer, and just fold. Go in a circle, then take from the bottom and fold down. So, just to keep it safe, you should get the finest almond flour that you can find. And I know powdered sugar is already fine, but still sift it. Sift it multiple times. Because if you cook it and there's a bunch of chunks in there, it's going to leave air pockets. Your French macaroon is going to be just weird and ugly at the top. There's going to be clumps. You want to continue folding, because believe it or not, even though we added all these dry ingredients, you don't want it to be just really stiff, like you don't want it to be like cookie dough or bread dough. Just fold down and put it back. Lift and put it back. And when it's ready, you should be able to make a letter, a number, a ribbon. That just lift and try to drizzle down and make a complete design before you lose it all. And there you go, there's a small 8 right there. So that means that you're good, and then that you can start piping. Scoop and drop. Okay, we're gonna take our piping bag. I did get a little bit of that icing right there, that's fine. And now you're ready to pipe. And you see how there's these circles in the middle of the template? That's the only part you want to pipe in, because the macaroon, French macaroon, is going to spread out. So push in the dot, pipe out, and lift. Put in the dot, pipe out, lift. We actually have 2 templates, just in case we need them. Push out, and lift. And lift. I'm going to stop saying that so it's not that annoying. Out, lift. I do have a steady hand, so I might be able to do this without a template, but we want this to get perfection on the first try. So we're going to use a template and continue with all the rest of them. Just getting in the last ones here. Go on the dot. Once you got the circle, push up. This last bit of the macaron here. And now, air bubbles are a big problem with macaroon. So just lift it and just drop it. It makes a very loud sound, so you might want to put a towel or something under it. Do the other one too. Watch for the bubbles. There's one here. Just poke it. Where's another one? There was one over here. I think it was this one. Yep. You can see the air coming out. Last bang. Now let these sit for around 30 to 45 minutes, 40, 45, 50 maybe. And then we'll heat up our oven and we'll be ready. Okay, it's been 45 minutes. Our French macarons have developed a kind of skin. As you can see, I'm poking them, and before it would have just broken. Usually skin is kind of associated with food going stale, like with milk. Warm milk gets the skin, it's bad. But this is the most effective way. One of the most effective ways you can get that crunchy outside because it makes skin, and then the chewy, soft middle. Our oven is preheating to 320 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're gonna put that in for 15 minutes, and then they'll just bake away. We did add a bit more to the side because we do need more macarons because we're having a little party. One at a time. It should only be one at a time when you put it in the oven, because you want the airflow to go and to be concentrated on one of them and not spread out between all of them. It's done, and they look amazing. I'm gonna take it out so you can see. As you can see, they puffed up and they're almost the exact size. Lay these down to cool, and you want these to get to room temperature, not cold, so don't put them in the fridge. You can hear the top of these other ones. Let's try one. Thank you for joining us today on Ryan Cooks. Oh, and remember, you can put whatever you want in between these macarons. You can put buttercream, French buttercream, jelly, strawberry jelly, blueberry jelly, pistachio cream. You can put Nutella in them if you want. We're gonna put this one in. And thank you for watching this video. Hope you learned a bit. I'm Ryan Cooks. Bye.